Welcome back Around the Circle. I'm Jalea Brooks. The last time we met, we talked all about the fall favorites, from pumpkin patches and haunted hay rides to strutting for a cure. But this month, we'll feature a few new events happening around the circle, but some November traditions too. Starting with this one. The first weekend in November is a time of reflection and celebration for those gathering to celebrate a beloved Mexican holiday. It's called Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. And this celebration combines New Age culture with that of the ancient Aztec custom of rejoicing for and celebrating ancestors. This tradition was first established in Mexico by Spanish invaders in the early 1500s. But fast forward now, we're even celebrating the tradition here in Indianapolis. A new Fountain Square coffee shop, 1656 Club, is actually hosting an event for the community where attendees could place photos of their loved ones or a small memento at an altar to honor them. The shop also showed the film Coco, which commemorates the Day of the Dead.
So Dia de Muertos is a commemoration in the Mexican culture, which is where my parents are from, that they commemorate their loved ones and people who have passed away. And they basically do a celebration of life for them. So they put out an ofrenda, which is, they put food and pan dulce and anything that the dead come down and enjoy. They put their picture there so they know it's for them. You can put it out for your pets or anything you'd like. And that's what an ofrenda is. A Day of the Dead is the celebration of those who have, our loved ones who have gone and passed away. Yeah.
1656 Club hosts a range of events every month, actually, so you can just check out their website or their Instagram page for more if you'd like some information. November is Native American Heritage Month, and the Idle George Museum is inviting you to check out some of the events that they're hosting. If you've never been, the museum downtown shares and displays the diverse stories of the American West and indigenous people of North America year-round. But here are some events you might want to check out this month. Well, David Martin is the artist in residence in November. He lives in South Bend and was raised in a traditional Native American home. And David focuses on how his art will affect his culture positively and how to honor and respect Potawatomi culture. He has a busy schedule that lasts a couple weeks of the month with a few workshops and performances planned starting November 22nd through the 29th. Now, you do need to register for a few of these events ahead of time, so make sure you check out the Idle George website for more info. Now, before some of David's work is on display, you can be a part of a guided tour through the Idle George that opens to the public November 8th. You can find more information about that online, too. When we come back, we are bringing the energy. Well, these guys are, and they want you to join them for an event soon that we'll tell you all about. Hey, basketball season is back in Indiana, and we're about to introduce you to a group of athletes that is quite literally hooping at the next level. If you didn't know, Indy has a trampoline dunk team, and they're inviting you out for you to see them in action soon. Check out this one-on-one with WTHR's Evan Tillery.
Marcus Gray with the Indy Dunkers is here with us. What's up, Marcus? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. It's a blessing. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming, man. So first off, tell the people what Indy Dunkers is.
Indy Dunkers is a professional trampoline dunk company founded right here in Indianapolis, right in the heart of the state of Indiana. We go around to different schools, different communities, different environments, and we perform high-level, high-energy entertainment dunk shows, and we try to get the crowd involved and get everybody engaged and excited about basketball.
That's awesome, man. But this isn't like going like to Urban Air or to Sky Zone or to any of these other trampoline places.
It's not.
This is something a little more complex. So tell us about the preparation that goes into it.
Absolutely. So as far as the preparation goes, we have to be in the gym.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have to work out. We have to strengthen our legs. But as far as being in the gym, we also got to work on our choreography. So we got to work together. We got to make sure our skills are in sync, our choreography's in sync, and that we're on the same page when we put on these dunk shows. And most importantly, we have to be crowd engaging. We got to get the kids and get the fans really excited and make them really understand and enjoy what they're seeing and make them want to be a part of the Indy Dunkers.
Do you do like the whole dunk contest thing, like where they're like, come on, everybody clap your hands, let's get it together,
Yes.
let's get it together, come on.
Yes.
Try to get that crowd participation.
Me and my brothers, we put on actually dunk contests, so we do different tricks. So
Awesome.
we let the fans, we let the crowd be the judges, and we go on and we just do one by one. We say, hey, I'm up next, I'm about to do this dunk, and then we go from there. We let the crowd, be the judge, and from there, I usually take over the number one spot.
All right, so what is your favorite trick to perform?
My favorite trick is a front flip dunk between the legs. I'm actually doing a front flip between the legs. I usually dunk with one hand or two hands, and the crowd loves it.
What events do you have coming up?
So coming up, The first event, and actually November is actually a busy month for us. We have 4 shows already booked, but the biggest event we have is at Butler University, November 8th, and I would like to get you guys out if we can.
Okay.
November 8th, we have a dunk show at Butler University. It's going to be opening up their season for the men's basketball season.
Yep.
And we're trying to put on a great show, and it's going to be a crowd engaging one. So it'll be a blessing for you guys to be there, but you guys don't want to miss this.
We appreciate you. I'm Evan Tilley for Around the Circle. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
And thank you for sharing, guys. But if you are looking for something a little bit more grounded, we do have some more events to share with you, like this one. A one-of-a-kind beer fest is coming to Indy. I probably got your attention now. You're thinking food trucks, a DJ, unlimited samples of beer. You're right. And unlimited bowling. What's that? Well, think of it as a cross between football, bowling, and cornhole. DeAndre Blewett walks us through an upcoming event that combines all three.
Fowl Fest, it's a giant beer festival that we have. We got wineries coming in, distilleries coming in, a bunch of breweries coming in. At the same time, like, we have tap takeovers, unlimited pours from every single location that will be here. And we also have 18 lanes of open foaling, but the bread and butter of the entire event is everyone watching the Fowl Fest tournament itself, which is all the breweries competing against each other.
Can you tell me about the Two Bearded Guys? Is that who you're part of?
Yeah, so Two Bearded Guys is my partner John and I's company. We started almost 6 years ago now, right as we were leaving working for a craft brewery, and we still wanted to stay in the industry. So yeah, it was actually really funny. We were at a beer fest, and my business partner and our other guy met Robbie at that event when he was running around trying to really build this place up. And so they met him, and we started talking. He's like, man, we're thinking about doing this. And we're like, yes.
All you're trying to do is get them down. Like, it is incredibly, it's not as easy as everyone thinks. I hear it every day. It's like, that is a lot harder than I thought it would be. And it's, you know, you're throwing a football at the ground.
Can I see this?
Oh, yeah.
This is not a special made football. This is regular football.
Yep.
And I'm assuming throwing it hard as you can is not always good.
It depends. It depends. It's not for everybody. I would say, for the most part, it never works, but there are people that can make it work out there.
Oh, these are real pins.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So he told me all the rules. Mm-hmm. Can we give it a couple tries?
Absolutely.
Is this played with 2 footballs or one?
It is one, so you throw it down there, I'll throw it back, I'll walk down to that end, and we'll just keep going back and forth, taking some throws at it and seeing how it goes.
Okay, let's
All
do
right.
it. Do you have any tips for me?
Don't throw it to me.
Okay.
There you go.
It's the gear on me.
It takes some getting used to. Throwing at the ground it's kind of weird.
That one don't count. Warm it up. Okay. Woo! All right. Then. Awesome.
There you go.
Okay. Woo!
That's a nice
shot.
throw right
Very good.
there. That's a nice throw.
Can I get a split?
Hey, if you get a split, I'm gonna sign you up for the league. All right, I guess we got a battle of 7-10 split here.
You guys believe this? 7-10 split. 7-10 split. Who wins it all?
Oh.
Okay.
All right. There it is.
It's for WTHR. Thanks for playing with me.
Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Fowl Fest, I'm saying it right?
Mm-hmm. Fowl Fest.
November 15th from 1 p.m.
To 5.
5.
Yep.
Bring your friends, family, food, DJ, beer, and of course, bowling.
Lots of pin action around here.
I have tried it before, can confirm that it is a lot harder than it looks, but he made it look easy, didn't he? Still ahead here on Around the Circle. Every season apparently is concert season around Indy, from the Indianapolis Symphony Orchestra to a legend that needs no introduction. You'll want to see this interview when we come back. The beginnings of the sounds of fall, at least from the Indianapolis Symphony Orchestra, as they are offering a variety of concerts and events throughout the month of November. Well, Vice President of Artistic Operations, Ed Parsons, actually previewed some of the can't-miss events, as well as some free and low-cost events for the family to check out, too. going to be a huge deal next month?
Yeah, so we have one coming up just this Wednesday at the Madam Walker Theater. It's one of our annual Sphinx concerts. Sphinx is a program that focuses on the advancement of musicians of color. So we invite a guest artist to play with the orchestra at Madam Walker. This year's soloist will be Kebra Soyon Charles, and we're going to be performing. He's a bass player and performing one of his own pieces, along with a number of other pieces by minority composers, and it's a real showcase of that. Later in November, we have our first film concert of the year, and that is just in time for the holiday season, Home Alone. This is a holiday classic that everyone loves, and experiencing a film like that is so well known with 1,000, 1,500 other people with the live orchestra on the stage. It's seeing a film like you've never seen it before. If you've never come to one of our orchestra concerts with the film, it's a real treat to enjoy your classic film in that way. Of course, all of this leads into our biggest show of the year, which is Yuletide. Many tickets have been sold already for Yuletide, but there are still tickets left. If you haven't ever been to a Yuletide, you should come and experience why people have been bringing families for 39 years. This is the 39th anniversary of the Yuletide celebration. We also started last year a chamber music series, and so we'll have our second of those two performances, one on November 10th at Indy and one on November 12th at Butler University. It's a great way to hear our fantastic musicians up close and personal in a more intimate setting and hearing them play by themselves. Before we get to January, we have one other concert in December. Yuletide takes up most of the oxygen, but we also perform Handel's Messiah, if you're interested in a more classical-minded Christmas show, and that's at the Carmel Palladium. In the pop series, we continue three Mexican tenors, Troupe Vertigo, Ben Rector, a whole lineup of great pop shows. Wednesday nights, a couple more Wednesday nights throughout the season, we hold concerts that we call Uncharted. These are led by Steve Hackman. We have two of those coming up. One is Resurrection Mixtape, and that takes the music of Mahler's Second Symphony and combines it with the raps of Tupac and Biggie Smalls. Come to hear that in January, and then hear the real Mahler too in February. I highly recommend doing that. In June, we have a symphonic version of the music of Taylor Swift. This will be a world premiere show. Taylor Swift songs reimagined for orchestra with vocalists. It'll be a lot of fun. Our films for later in the season are Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which is one that everyone would love to get together and see. Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, maybe the greatest of all the Star Wars films. And a compilation film, the Marvel Infinity Saga, which takes the music from the Marvel Cinematic Universe and is a compilation of all of the movies, and so you can catch all your favorite movies from the whole Infinity Saga. They say it takes 10,000 hours to be good at something. All of these musicians, collectively have millions of hours of work on their instruments. They are really some of the top instrumentalists in the country. I think coming to the symphony is just the best date night idea you can have. Take your significant other and say, hey, get dressed up. We're going out to the symphony and dinner, and I guarantee you're going to score points.
Sounds like a date to me. Here's a look at some possible date ideas for November. They have the Winds and Brass at St. Luke's November 1st, and then First Thursday on November 6th. The Indianapolis Youth Orchestra's 44th season opening is November 9th. Then the Teddy Bear Concert Series starts November 15th. Home Alone in concert is also the 15th, but the 16th too. If you want some more shows and you want to get your tickets, we can connect you at WTHR.com. And speaking of concerts, a legend is stopping by the Circle City. John Legend is on the road right now for his Get Lifted tour. It's his 20th anniversary tour, and the multi-platinum and 13-time Grammy award-winning artist is performing at the Fishers Event Center. I got to talk with him, yes, as a fan, but also to try and get the scoop on any surprises that are headed our way.
I know you're celebrating a really big anniversary with this tour, but have you kept count of what tour number this is for you yet?
Oh, I've lost count. I've lost count of how many tours I've done. It's been a lot. And, since I started being a coach on The Voice, we've probably broken up the tours a bit more. So I'll fly in and fly out and do a show here and a show there. So some tours kind of have been broken up a bit more. But over the years, we've done a lot of shows in a lot of places. But it's exciting to be able to celebrate that 20-year career and the 20-year anniversary of Get Lifted with this tour. We've been having a lot of fun with these shows, and we're looking forward to doing some more.
And so with you having a big anniversary like that, what kinds of things can fans expect that may be different from some of the past tours that they've met you on?
Well, this will be the first tour since back then where we do all the songs from Get Lifted. And, you know, a lot of my fans feel very, you know, sentimental and close to that debut album. There's nothing like, you know, the first love where you fall in love with an artist and connect with an artist. And so a lot of my fans have been waiting for this moment where they can really celebrate that first album they fell in love with for my career. And so we're really focused on Get Lifted for this tour, but we're also doing some of my hits from throughout my career, like All of Me and Tonight and Green Light and a few others from throughout my career. So it's going to be, it's about an almost 2-hour show where we focus on Get Lifted, but we bring in a lot of other songs that we love and that our fans love from throughout the years.
And with you having so many successful projects since this one, does it mean anything more when you look out and see people that are still singing from the project that it all started for you?
Well, it means a lot. It means a lot. It really reminds me of the relationship that I built with my fans over these 20 years. It also reminds me of, you know, the struggle. A lot of the songs from Get Lifted were written before I was signed, when I was still, you know, moonlighting as a musician and working a day job in a corporate office. And so I remember all the struggle, all the hurdles that were in the way, and then ultimately getting a chance to do what I love to do for a living, which is such a blessing, and I'm so grateful for.
I know you have a lot of guests lined up on tour, maybe some that you can share, but some that you can't. What are some of the guests that you're excited to welcome on stage with you this year?
Well, we're not letting the cat out of the bag. We want to keep all the guests as surprises. And, you know, sometimes we're just trying to coordinate schedules. So we don't want to promise that somebody's going to be in a certain place and then not be able to make it. But bottom line is we're so proud of the show, whether we have guests or not. Some nights we will have guests, some nights we won't. But either way, we love doing this show, and we think our fans are going to have a great time either way.
Do you have anything special for our Indianapolis fans planned?
Well, you know, whenever I'm in Indy, it feels like home. I grew up just a couple hours east of Indianapolis, right on I-70. You keep going east and you get to Springfield, Ohio. And so just culturally and through my upbringing, I feel very connected to that whole area of the country. And so we always have a great time there. We've always loved visiting your wonderful city, and we know we're going to have a great show there.
I believe it. Okay, Sunday, November 16th is the day of that concert. It's not sold out just yet if you want to go and get lifted too. All right, still ahead. It is almost that time to move your feet so that others can eat. You may be familiar with the Drumstick Dash, but our Matthew Foltz shares some other Wheeler Mission initiatives that can help you help a neighbor in need this month. And you know, after Thanksgiving, we flipped the switch. We're going around the circle of lights. Well, Thanksgiving and around the holidays is the time that you typically see organizations step up to help neighbors get a meal on the table. That is especially true this year with so many families impacted by the government shutdown. But our Matthew Foltz sits down with the leaders at Wheeler Mission with more on how families can get food and resources and how you can help this month too.
Hey everyone, right now I'm joined with Brian Crispin, who is here with a Wheeler Mission here in downtown Indy, and we know you guys do a lot year-round for not only the homelessness, but really people that are really having a tough time, maybe families. And we know October was really tough for a lot of families with the government shutdown. So I'm pretty sure you guys saw an uptick maybe in families or people needing help.
Yeah, I mean, really, homelessness in general is up here in Marion County, up 7% from last year. And so Wheeler Mission, if people that don't know, we've been around since 1893. We've been serving people experiencing homelessness for all these years, and we serve men, women, and children. So when those people are in great need, whether they need a meal, like you're saying, we serve 1,000 meals a day, and so we're seeing increased demand there. We're also seeing an increased demand of people needing to get inside out of the elements, and so we have beds, and when we run out of bed space, we open up additional resources to make sure people can get inside. So we're serving anywhere from 700 to 900 people a day right now. Yeah.
And that includes, men and women, and also families. You were telling me families can go to the women's shelter, right?
Yeah, families have been very much impacted by homelessness. Just in this past year, the percentage of increase for families experiencing homelessness is up even higher than the 7% I mentioned. And so when those people are impacted, those individuals need to get inside. We're there for women and children who need to get inside, but also if you just need a meal. Our Center for Women and Children is open, so whether it's lunch, dinner, stop by our facility and we'll make sure you're taken care of.
Well said.
Yeah.
We know we're just a few weeks away from Thanksgiving and the holiday season for Christmas. Let's talk November. How big of a month is this for you all when it comes to donations and raising money?
Yeah, it's huge. Most of our donations come throughout the holiday season, and so we rely on it heavily. It's also our busiest time of the year, and so the holiday season is when Hoosiers really step up to make sure people are taken care of. I mean, the thought of people experiencing homelessness through Thanksgiving, Christmas, waking up on Christmas morning without your own home is really difficult for people to think through, but people have stepped up in this community. Wheeler doesn't rely on government funding, so it's the individuals, it's the corporations, the churches in this community that step up to make sure we're taken care of. So we encourage everyone to donate. Again, we'll serve 700 to 900 people a day through the holiday season, serving 1,000 meals a day, but no one should have nowhere to go when it comes to the holiday season, when it comes to the weather that we experienced in November and December. So thankfully Hoosiers have stepped up all these years, and we expect that that'll be the same.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. And I know coming up on Thanksgiving Day is your annual drumstick dash. This is kind of a time where, runners can kind of have fun, and also it helps raise money for Wheeler Mission, right?
Yeah, Drumstick Dash is completely owned by Wheeler Mission, and if you don't know what that is or you've never been, you've got to go. It's an Indiana tradition now. We've been doing it for 23 years, started in 2003 as just a Thanksgiving Day event that people could do something about, again, this issue of people experiencing homelessness, and do something fun with your friends and family. We had 1,300 people show up that first year, and it grew and grew and grew to be one of the largest Thanksgiving Day races in the country.
Wow.
Right here in Broad Ripple, actually. But all the proceeds go to benefit Wheeler Mission. You can run or walk. There's a 4.3 mile course. There's a 2.5 mile course. So really something for anybody. People come out who don't typically run, but they're all coming out to move their feet so others can eat.
Yeah.
Again, to make sure people are taken care of with food, shelter, and ultimately they're cared for, so we can see true life transformation in their life when they experience Wheeler Mission's programs.
Awesome.
Yeah, come on out, Drumstick Dash. We love it.
I love it, Brian. I love it. So certainly many ways you can give back during the month of November and help raise money for a good cause. Of course, we have all this information on our website at WTHR.com.
Such an important cause, Matthew. Thank you for sharing that. And after Thanksgiving, we waste no time flipping the switch to Christmas. Quite literally, it's almost that time. The 63rd annual Circle of Light celebration will be here before we know it. All those bright lights illuminating across the Circle City. This is the event that kicks off November 28th over on Monument Circle, the day after Thanksgiving, and it'll be broadcast live right here on Channel 13. We are definitely excited to see what's in store for this year. We know that Circle of Lights is one of Indy's most honored holiday traditions, and so we can't wait to celebrate with you. Again, the day after Thanksgiving. We'd love to have you come out and join us in person, but you can watch on Channel 13 too. This year, myself and all my Sunrise colleagues will be out there leading the celebration. So when I say I'll see you around the circle, I mean it. I'm Jalea Brooks, and I hope to see you soon.